Hey everybody, welcome to the Outlet Podcast channel. My name is Gazy and I host the Outlet Podcast. These are mini casts. You don't necessarily see my face. I just want to transfer over some audio so you guys can constantly get some content. I'm still working on some new videos, so sit tight everybody. I love everyone on Vidme. Thank you very much, you guys, for liking, for commenting, for viewing. Man, you guys have pushed me over 3,000 views in 1 month, starting from nothing. So I just appreciate you guys so much. Thank you very much for supporting the Outlet Podcast. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, I might even start a Patreon. I gotta think about a Patreon. Yeah, because I don't know. I gotta think about it. Anyways, I am so glad. So glad my finals are done. This is all about finals week, man. I hope you have studied. I wish you the best. God bless you guys. It's hard. It's very hard to be a student these days. I felt like I had a workaround, and I'm just going to keep on working it around, because if it can provide me with the proper results so that I can have a prosperous future, then I will try to do it. And so that's what this is going to be meta about. You know, I'm a 30-year-old going to school. I just finished, and I'm gonna get my AA. I'm gonna walk across the stage in 2 weeks, so I'm really proud about that. Just wanted to offer up some hope too. If you guys are like me and you're grown adults or whatever, and you're trying to change your lifestyle, well, do it. Go and do it. Get your student loans. Be responsible. Change your thought processes. This is about money, and start making the right decisions. You don't want to be 80 years old. I know somebody who just got who's retiring, and he is kind of distraught because he has no retirement plan. He had no savings. And it's kind of weird and wacky that, 80 years of your life goes by and you didn't save anything. It's kind of, but I don't want to condescend, because God forbid I get glomped onto that boat as well. So you guys, I did my finals. My last week, it was the beginning of the end. It felt I had three exams in one day for one class. This is I think it was my general biology class, and it was very hard because I had 4-hour lecture and 1-hour lab on the same day. That's right. I spent 5 hours in one classroom. It was very difficult, but I was able to do it. Let's just say for a lot of my online classes that the answers are online, and that Quizlet is very, very friendly. If you're a student in college and you're being very bogged down and you just need help, there are online resources that are actually very interesting. I would literally look up in my biology class. I'd literally look up what is mitosis, chapter 7, biology, and I put the class number and the exact answer. Like, it was crazy. I mean, this is a part of the meta thing that I was referring to. I'm not very, 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 very proud of having resulted to doing these kinds of things, and taking the shortcut, I guess. I'm not very, very proud, but this is my life, and I'm paying for these classes. So I need to pass. I need to graduate. I need to get ahead. Don't get me wrong. I feel slightly cheap. I feel like I cheated because I did. Um, but when you think about the struggles that you have in life and how hard it is, if you are 18 years old, you better sit down and do your work, man. Let me tell you, life is very fast. Life is going by so fast. If you don't get serious, if you think you can just like party and drink and whatever, you got another thing coming, man. Life is not a joke. It's not a joke. And things are getting much more difficult because now you got a lot of crooked politicians. Trump said he wasn't going to be like that, but guess what, he is. You got so many people who are old, who are rich, and who will do anything in their power to maintain their power and their monetary gains. Dude, it's so not fair. It's so not fair. People are still staying in their jobs at the age of 80 years old and whatever, and they're just not giving opportunities to younger students, to younger people. So please, get good. Anyways, guys, so like I just finished one final, right? Which was my biology final. I finished that on a Monday. Thank God she was very merciful and gave out a lot of extra credit. That was very awesome of her. And I had a lot of makeup catch up work. If you do online classes and you're an adult, that's not easy street. You need to self-police yourself. I learned a lot about that, and I feel like it made me a better person. With all that said, it was very difficult. My last week, this week, I just finished my biology test, and I finished my Western civilization class. That was also very upsetting because I I hate it when teachers try to just sit in the glory and majesty of their teaching thing, of their teaching ambiance, and kind of lord that over and kind of raise the bar to what should be a simple ABC multiple choice class. My teacher didn't want to do that. She was like, I want an essay about nationalism, and I want to know what your thoughts are, and this, that, and the third. And she was like trying to be so esoteric about the most menial thing. I'm like, okay, Western civilization, absolutism, fine. Monarchies, fine. World War I, II, Cold War, fine. 9/11, fine. I get it. But it's like, don't think of your topic as the most high and mighty thing. Like, really, there's really. So, finisher final, and the funniest thing, my statistics was horrible. I'm the worst student ever. I'm the worst student ever. I do all of the extra credit, all of it. So my statistics class, like I said, I'm a horrible student. Cheat, online answers. With math, it's a little more difficult because now, you can just change a number and now you get a different answer. But that's what I was doing. It was hard. It was pretty funny because I would just like straight up get my homeworks wrong because there was unlimited chances until I can get it right. And on a multiple choice, that is very helpful. Also, today was the first day I ever placed my hands on a graphing calculator. Yes, for statistics class, today was the first day I ever put my hands on a graphing calculator. And I got like a 62 out of 100. But considering that I knew absolutely nothing of the subject matter, I think I did pretty good. Actually, I had an 86 in the class, and including some extra credit and other things like that, I turned out all right. So I'm not trying to venerate my insufficiencies in class. However, I'm trying to get to my goal, and I'm trying to get my bachelor's degree. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to let, I don't want to let anything stand in my way, especially since money is tight and student loans are very serious. So keep your heads up, college students. Keep your heads up, high school students. Do your best. Try your best. You're listening to the Outlet Podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, here on Vidme. Subscribe to all that stuff. Let's connect and let's recharge.